My name is James.
My name is Lee.
And we are Versus Me.
And we are brothers.
And we are brothers.
That was the other cool thing. You guys are brothers.
Mm-hmm.
And you were telling me about how like that helps like keep the band together.
Keep a core together,
Keep the core together.
Yeah, it's
Well,
like,
maybe
you know,
not the band together. That I guess makes it sound like
Yeah, I
you're
mean,
having
well,
problems. I don't think that's the case.
we definitely had stories in the past, but you know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, having, you know, like at least a foundation, because sometimes, you
Sure.
know, people come and go, but like, you know, if you're in it to win it kind of thing, you know, you're going to stay that core, you know, no matter what happens,
Yeah.
you know?
And we can take like arguments from like Thanksgiving and bring them into the band.
Yeah, the way everybody can see
atmosphere,
what
you know?
we're talking about. And
That might be a
we
bad
hate
thing.
each other.
Then. You're like, you guys one of the bandmates. I don't know. What's your take on this? We're arguing about this Thanksgiving. It's like, bro, I don't want any part of that.
Yeah. Let's see what you guys say. It depends on your availability in the band.
For your political
Yeah.
arguments from Thanksgiving dinner.
That's right. We'll bring them into the writing session. Yeah.
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah.
Use it as,
Yeah,
Family
ammunition.
disputes can come into the writing process.
Is this song about me, actually? Sounds like it.
Hey, if the shoe fits.
Yeah, you said brother.
Did you guys do any of this stuff?
No.
No, our guitar player Dustin was he was super excited. He booked a tour at a time where I think we're here now. I don't think so. He's gonna
Oh, shit.
he's gonna do this document it for us. But I
good.
would definitely
That's good.
like to.
Yeah, it's really crazy. It's off-putting.
This is a great like backdrop to
it's
to like the stage. You know, I've seen these videos with all the the big bands playing, and you're like, what is it? I mean, I never knew what it was, and all of a sudden I feel like I've gotten more details the last, you know, even couple months now about it. So
It's incredible.
Makes it more
It
exciting.
sets a vibe though when you're here. You just like it's just unlike really anything else, any other show or festival or anything. It's cool.
Yeah, I've been to a lot of the Danny Wimmer stuff, and I kind of did this one last minute, and I'm really happy I did because I'm like, I think this might be my favorite one.
Yeah.
Just
It's really cool.
It's just a weird vibe. Good though for this. I kind of just talked to the people in there, but they said that like the warden's family used to live here and shit.
Oh, jeez.
So I imagine.
Interesting.
Yeah, they like the kids grew up here with fucking inmates inside here and shit. And I was like, man, imagine if you were able to time travel and tell them like, we're just doing this now.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. It's a crazy thought.
It is. So, are you guys doing a bunch of the other DWP stops, or what's on the schedule?
This was the last festival for, I think, for the rest of the year, I believe. We did one on Friday. We were up at Rockfest, and so we
nice.
had kind of like festival weekend, and we hit the studio next month, knocking out a few more tracks that are gonna be out this fall, and then we've got some more dates in September. In September, October, so we're gonna be on the road then again. So,
What part of the country? Or
Midwest, South, and then I think we hit a little bit of the East Coast.
East Coast.
And yeah, so I don't think we're hitting the West Coast at any point yet for the rest of this year, but
that's what I was hoping for, because
I lied. We are. We're gonna be in.
Utah.
Well, it's not really
Oh,
West.
shit.
Yeah.
Utah, Colorado, Missouri.
Oh, nice. You guys are going to Salt Lake?
Yes.
I could actually maybe swing down, but I'm only like 2 hours from Salt Lake.
Yeah.
Because I missed you today, because I was back here and up there.
We'll be there with our buddies in Archers, who
sweet.
we played right before them. So yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay, sweet. Yeah, I'm going to have to do that then. And that'll make my cousin.
That's in
come.
October, I believe. October.
Yeah.
October?
Yeah.
Aftershock is like the first part of October. My birthday's on Halloween.
Oh,
Well, there you go.
Mine's on November 1st.
Oh,
So
shit.
yeah, we're Scorpios.
Scorpios. I don't know if
So
that's
we'll bring a cake for each of you guys to
Yeah. Or candy, I guess.
feed it
one
to
of the
each
two.
other.
candy,
Or
yeah.
candy on the cake, I guess. Whatever.
And then you say you got new music. Is that an album, or you just doing singles? How do you guys feel about that? What's it? I don't know, like bands do. I notice a lot of bands just kind of do singles, and then that's just the way they do it nowadays, or I don't know. How do you feel about that?
I like the aspect of focusing on a song and going all in, music video, like just having like a whole theme for individual songs. I feel like when you do that, you can put more time into them, as opposed to maybe you're in the studio for 3 weeks to a month and you got to come out with 10 to 12, 13 songs, whatever.
That makes
and
sense.
so like you're crunching in as much as you can in that time, and you hope it's the best stuff, but sometimes, you know, sometimes you get 3 or 4 really good ones, and then you gotta come up with, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, so
Well, you're like in a time crunch to get.
you're in a time crunch, and
That
then
makes sense to me.
it's hard sometimes to market 13 songs the way that maybe they should all be marketed. When, you know, when you focus on just the one, you can kind of do everything and go all out for it. Like I said, I'm a big fan of music videos and kind of putting those together. And so when you take your time with them, you can kind of dig in and kind of go, I don't know, all in, I guess you'd say.
I think as an independent band too, they I feel like people, unless you're, you know, the biggest of the big, people sometimes don't dig for that, you know, that 6 through 12 maybe, you know what I mean? They want the bangers. That's all they ever look for, you know. In their playlists and stuff, they want the best song from each band at that time and frequent, you know what I mean?
Right.
So that way it gives them something to, you know, to
like
keep
that.
on listening to. So
It's like TikTok brain, I think.
Yeah.
It's like people's attention spans are just
yeah.
it's like next.
Yeah, it can't go too
Next.
long, you know, without, you know, where'd they go? You know, they fall off the earth, you know, and you
No
used to
shit.
be able to ride you know, a full album out, and I'm assuming some of the bigger bands would, but like for years on end, and that worked, you know, or they would tour on it forever, but now they keep relevant. They want you to, you know, pop them out every, 6-8 weeks almost?
God.
That's a
a
long time,
grind.
especially when you try to put, you know, upload it. You know, it takes that much time just to get a campaign started to get advertised
That's
and
it.
loaded up, and maybe radio, and reach out to all these different types of, you know,
By the
Sirius
time you
XM
finish
and
that,
stuff
it's
like
like
that.
start the next song.
Yeah.
Well, right, and you know, it's not every song could go to the radio on an album, so it's like, what if you felt like more of them could, you know? So it's like kind of nice to give them each song their.
My
Their
only thing is I'm like that I'm like the end of the album guy usually.
Yeah.
In a weird way. For some reason I gravitate towards that like part of the album with most bands, and I think it's because I just like it when they get a little different.
Yeah, a little different. Yeah.
So maybe that's a bad thing for me. I don't know.
No,
I don't know.
You like what you like. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
That's all that matters. I do like the idea of marketing an album as a whole, because then you can kind of brand it as an entire experience for whatever you're trying to package. I do like that aspect, but
It's
and I
maybe my age too.
yeah.
It's like used to get to go get the album and it had all the art. It was like a whole-
Right. And an album is good because it definitely puts a timestamp on where you're at that particular time. So it can be like whether it is aggressive, happy, sad, whatever. You know, you can kind of timestamp an album's work as like, this is how we were, where we were at that time.
Yeah.
I do understand that aspect of it.
But I like both too because I'm also like, I don't know, I live in the modern world, so I'm like,
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, keep
More,
on
more,
going.
more.
Next.
More. Yep.
Yep.
oh, I'm a consumer, I guess, so.
We all are. We all are.
You like what you like, but you know, don't mind it, the frequency to be a little bit faster too. you
Right.
know?
Especially when it's like your favorite band.
Yeah.
Come on.
Come on, guys. What the heck? You know?
What's your favorite part about those glasses?
I literally went right before we left. It was 9:50 at nighttime for Target close. I had 10 minutes. I'm like, I'll grab those and just to see what happens. I don't know anything about them really. I know what they do. And I'm like, let's just take it to another recording thing on stage, you know, because trying to bring extra people, it's always harder. It's like, why don't we just see what we can do indivially, and maybe we can make something,
That's smart.
something out of it. So far so good. I've
You don't
got
have to
some
wear
good
the
footage.
GoPro on your head.
I just
Right.
I just gotta learn though. I can't say anything because it actually. I mean, more like on stage when I'm playing, because I'll be maybe trying to sing along a song that I can't sing. So all of a sudden you hear my voice, and I'm like, oh man, I just ruined that clip.
Just fucked up all
Yeah,
that.
I'm gonna have to I don't know what to do. Like,
There goes the audio.
Yeah, there goes the audio. Done.
That's awesome, though.
Yeah, I've listened to a couple. I'm like, come on, man.
I never thought about it from like being on stage. That's a great.
So I really have to like lip sync when I'm on stage, you know, because I'm like, otherwise this thing picks it right up. So.
I think it was Tech 9 at Louder Than Life. He had, I don't know if it's the same brand. Anyway, same like glasses. And then I saw on his socials later my dumbass. Because he like walked by me. I'm like,
Hilarious.
don't do that. Well, cool, guys. Anything else you want to add?
Our new single, Meet Again's out now. Came out the 10th, which is, I don't know how long ago that was. Is that a week ago?
Yeah, about a little over a week ago.
A little over a week ago, our new single, Meet Again. So stream that, download it, play it.
Come see us this fall.
Come see us this fall.
Salt Lake City, and then some. I'm going to Salt Lake City.
We'll
Yeah.
see you there.
Going to
Excellent.
Salt Lake City. So, hell yeah! Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you.
Really appreciate that.